What's up, YouTube? Una here for another OPTC video. Today we're going to be doing Kama Island. I've been trying desperately to coax people into selecting Ivankov, but no one's selecting Ivankov. I've left her out for several days, and it makes me very sad. There was one, but at the one time that I saw someone using Ivankov, there was I didn't have my computer ready to record, so we're going to use Marco here. And what I put together was, I mean, if you look at this 13, 13, 15 level, I've put no effort into the Kama Island characters, and the special conditions for this island is that Kama characters will actually not receive any damage from the environment. So I'm not putting this together as a recommended team so much as I've really wanted to try a double Ivankov here just because you wouldn't receive any environmental damage, but it's just clearly not going to happen. So Marco's probably the next closest at 2.75 damage for quick characters and side characters, so I think that's about as close as I'm going to get to an Ivankov. So this island is... Oh, hey, Sanji received damage. That's not cool. I guess... Oh, well, I guess Sanji's not from Kama Island, technically. He is just kind of a transplant there, but... okay. Either way, it's a pretty close team. I mean, I'm only receiving 120 damage as opposed to 360, which is pretty good. Look at those orbs. But this island is really easy, especially... So at the time of recording this video, this is right after the shark attack, which was actually a really hard Fortnite for most people, and I died on it several times. I don't think I've ever died. I might die on it this round. My biggest concern is I'm actually... I'm cutting it pretty close on health already. My biggest concern, of course, right here is with Marco below 70%. I don't get his captain ability, which I would have had with a double Ivankov team, which would have made it a little bit easier. Yeah, I am not doing very much damage here. I need to stall for a very long time here to get Marco special, or I need to get lucky and get some meat orbs here, which would be super great. Oh wow, I am not doing much damage at all. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting Marco's bonus right now. But okay, so what the story is with Elizabeth here is she will first preemptively change all your orbs to the negative versions of the orbs, and then she just hits, I mean, she doesn't hit too hard, but she hits consistently for a decent amount, 1,200, which, hey, meat, which does add up over time. So particularly if you're using a team like Marco or Boa, you don't want to go below that 70% mark because it's going to take a while to take her down, as you can see what's happening right here. All right, well, we got Ivankov special up. I actually never get to see this because I don't use her very often. In my head, I've kind of written Ivankov off. I've written her off as a bad character, which isn't... Oh, wow. Which isn't totally fair. She's a decent sub, right? I mean, she hits for 1100 or something like that, and you know, has a very quick cooldown at 8 at max. Mine's at 9, which is decent. If she didn't have that orb shuffle, I would probably use her more. That's probably the most frustrating thing for, and I'm just looking for better orbs and meat here. If she didn't have that orb shuffle, I'd probably use her more, but not so much as a lead, so much as a sub. But her 4 sockets are greatly underestimated. I don't think that redeems her to be a great character, but she's easy to farm, has 4 sockets, and that's just not very common. You know, the only other free-to-play story mode character I can think of would be Sir Croc, Warlord of the Sea. He's hard to get, and then also even on his Fortnite, I feel like he doesn't drop very often. And with Ivankov having a 40 stamina consistent drop, I mean, you can at least max her sockets to fill in spots on your quick team or free spirit team whenever you want. So I'm just kind of stalling here. I really would like some orbs. Some healing, but I might just have to wait for Marco here to get through. Honestly, this part isn't the hard part. I knew Elizabeth was going to probably put me under the Marco special, but I think the hard part's going to be Caroline. I need to make sure that I can do enough damage before Marco's captain ability cuts out on me. All right, we got Ivankov up again. Oh, we got a meet. All right, I'm going to take that. And then the next round we'll do Ivankov and hopefully get some more meat here. Get there. So, you know, even if you don't bring Kama units, which, I mean, again, this isn't a team recommendation video, you won't take too much damage. This is a really easy Fortnite. All you need to know is bring what I'd recommend is kind of a rainbow team. It's not required. You can push through with an all Psy team, no problem. But the easiest is just to bring kind of like a Mihawk, a powerhouse lead, and just bring a strength unit to hurt Caroline pretty quickly. And then it's very rare, but you do get Sanji, in which case he's quick. In which case you could bring like kind of like a Dex character, but not required. But just bring a rainbow team and a mix. You could bring Usopp. Usopp works great. Caroline does have a immunity for I think it's like 3 turns, but it runs out, and you can just use Usopp at that point. It's not too bad. Oh, I wonder why Ivankov has an increased chance of getting matching orbs? No, that would make her way too useful. More people would talk about her. I'm just getting lucky. So we're pretty close to the 70 mark. If we could maybe get if we could please just get a few more meat orbs, we could get back into the part where I'm doing some serious damage here. But that's the curse. Oh, hey, look at that. Nobody wants to run Ivankov. That's too bad. She's a fun character. I think I get a little annoyed when I see so much Mihawk to the point where now I don't even use Mihawk that often. I try to create free-to-play videos for you guys just because he's he's a great captain and very accessible. I just don't like using him because he's overused. The game becomes stale to me if I don't challenge myself with different things. Like right here, I feel like I'm probably going to die. In which case, I'll still post this video even if I die. That's fine. Just to kind of show the Kama Island how, because people like you read those environmental stats of just Kama Island characters don't take damage, and it's like, what the heck's a Kama Island character? And you might as well just take up the meat here to heal. It's going to get me my Marco damage, which I need. But I just recently put on the One Piece Treasure Cruise wiki which characters are the common characters. So it's basically these characters you see right here minus Marco and apparently minus Sanji. And then add in Inazuma, I think actually is one. I don't have Inazuma to check, but he is from Akama Island too. So why? Look at these orbs. Yeah, we'll use her special here. Boost orbs slightly. I don't. I think that's literally the first time I've ever used her special because it's it's obviously the first time I've ever used her. As you guys can see, 13, 13, 15. I've put no effort into leveling up these characters at all. Oh, do I not have enough health for Marco? I need Marco's damage. Boop. And I think that's the one socket I have is level 1 anti-despair. I could have used Caroline there. Would this be useful at all? We'll go ahead and use it. I don't think I've ever seen his... Oh, no, we do see his animation when you fight him. I've never used it. So at least he gave himself a quick orb. Hey. Alright, we'll attack one more time, and then the next round we'll use Marco, and that should put her away. Boop. Yeah, it's definitely not using Marco special now. Okay. Pop, pop. Oops. My bad. That health is not going to be enough to save me. That's fine. So I will just save it so that I can convert it into a matching Psy orb. Yes, that's right. It was all planned. Sound like Zenigami now. That's something he would say. He's a great YouTuber. If you guys, I just put content out just for fun. If you guys don't follow like Zenigami, Toadski, there's a bunch of great YouTubers out there that do it, very consistently and very regularly. I'm more of just a for fun. I enjoy putting stuff out there and updating the wiki so that people have a good strategy guide. And this should be enough to put her away here. We've got a max health. And I'm kind of glad I beat this. I was actually kind of worried I wasn't going to be able to beat it. So there you go. There is the Kama Island. If I can beat it with this really bad team, I'm sure you could too. But you're definitely going to run this island if you have Nico Robin version 1. Her skill books are out of this world. To do 2 times attack to int characters, you have to have that. There's the Poison Croc, which some people find useful. I haven't been it. If you've got a Poo, you're going to want to run that. But other than that, have a good luck with your farming, guys. It's some people are annoyed by it, but I think it's a fun mission. It's pretty simple, so it shouldn't give you too many issues. So good luck, guys. Una out.